Beam Gaming has been absolutely exploding in not just price action, but also partnerships, formerly known as Merit Circle. This token is going places. They have just struck up some really important partnerships that we're about to talk about in just a moment. But if this is your first time on the channel, welcome to the Crypto Cash Show family. On this channel, we teach you how to make money in your sleep and how to build up wealth, power, and freedom with cryptocurrency. So if you're looking to make profit, if you're looking to make money and look for coins and alpha news and updates, well, welcome. You're in the right place. Let's go ahead and jump into this thing, shall we? I'm going to go ahead and flip the screen on over. And they just took up a partnership with Immutable and Polygon. So we have a breaking announcement. Build on Beam, Immutable, and Polygon are forming a strategic alliance to send the adoption of Web3 gaming into hyperspeed. Let's go. Together we are stronger together, and we are charting a bold new path for the future of gaming. So they have an article here that we're going to break down in just a moment as well. But I just want to see, check this video out real quick. This is the last time that we talked about Beam Gaming. About 2 weeks ago, the price was sitting at 0.00844 that we called it here at Crypto Cash Flow. And we have just been absolutely flying through the sky, broke off one of those zeros, and we're sitting just right here at 0.01561. I believe that Beam Gaming definitely has a lot more potential from here. Definitely did not allocate as much as I wanted to, but definitely still watching this project. I think that this is a super small market cap. I think that this can easily go into the billions. We're sitting at about 715 million right now, a little bit more than that, but I definitely believe that this can go into the billions. Now, I'm not allocating anything just yet. I'm just waiting for Bitcoin to do its thing to see what's going to happen at the 48-50K region. I feel like we're really greedy in the space right now, and I feel like maybe we can have some sort of reversal. I could be totally wrong, and this thing could absolutely just skyrocket as well, but I feel comfortable like where I am in this position at this moment, and I'm not allocating right now. Now, should you allocate, that is totally up to you. Like I said, I believe that this thing could still run, because if Bitcoin's going to hit that 48-50K, then we can also expect alts to follow that as well, and then also as the money transition over into altcoins. So we'll see what happens, but let's go ahead and jump into this article and just talk about what's going on here. So Beam joins forces with Immutable and Polygon Labs for multi-chain expansion and product development. We're just going to break this down and just read through it so that way we have a full understanding here, okay? So the new chapter of Beam is now. We are proudly embracing our chain agnostic ambitions as we enrich the ecosystem capabilities from an Avalanche subnet to a multi-chain approach, and now includes the Immutable ZK EVM. And a strong collaboration with both Immutable and Polygon Labs, we're excited to share the Sphere. The only marketplace gamers will ever need will play an important role in the Immutable and Polygon ecosystems and form a starting point for a collaboration between the ecosystems. Now, if you don't know what Sphere is, that's basically Beam's NFT marketplace. And we're going to go check that out. Just going over to their website. If you click over from their X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I still call it Twitter. But if we go over here, we can see the Sphere marketplace. So discover, buy, and sell gaming NFTs. You can view different collections that are already on here and scroll on through there to get a better idea. So just want to show you that real quick so you can have an idea of that. And if we click on view more collections, it'll take us over here where we can see a bunch of different games and different collections that are on here now. Okay, so we see Parallels on here. You can click through those NFTs and whatnot. Very popular game that has actually been picking up a lot of traction. So going back over to the article, the visible layer on top. So the Beam ecosystem all started with the introductions of the Beam network as a subnet on Avalanche. Despite it being early days, this network has been widely adopted by the community and large suite of games. However, from the very beginning, the goal for Beam was to become chain agnostic and to simply be available anywhere there are gamers. The Beam ecosystem is aiming to become the go-to place for any game developer that wishes to integrate blockchain technology and any gamer that wishes to embrace the possibilities of Web3. Acknowledging the expertise of other parties in the underlying technology, this community and ecosystem is able to deliver high quality and user-facing products that leverage the best tech out there. I love it. Whether that is on Immutable, ZK EVM, Polygon protocols, Avalanche, or whatever the blockchain technology is, are relevant to our ambitions to create the future of gaming. So, what does this collaboration entail? The eternal marketplace, Sphere. Real quick, if y'all want to be a more profitable investor and crush it, whether we're in a bull or bear market, then join the Crypto Cash Flow Mastermind group on Facebook. We have over 1,000 plus members crushing it in here with cryptocurrency, and all the information is inside of the video description. Or you can come over here to cryptocashflow.com/Facebook. Make sure that you enter your name and email so you can join our newsletter and get access to daily news and updates, as well as the Crypto Cash Flow Quick Start Guide that will teach you how to properly invest and make money with crypto in 30 days or less. Our students absolutely crush it in the community with portfolios up over 300 to 500% in bear markets. So check that out in the video description below, and we'll see you on the inside. So through the collaboration with Immutable and Polygon Labs, the Beam ecosystem is expanding by parts of the Beam SDK being integrated into the Immutable and Polygon ecosystems. Kicking off with Sphere, the only marketplace the gaming industry will truly need. Leveraging the ZK EVM built by Immutable, powered by Polygon, instant settlement and near zero fees are standardized practice. Love that right there. That's one of the biggest things with Ethereum, right? It's not that it's slow, but it's just a lot of fees, especially when gas is like really high up there. I was paying like $27 or something like that the other day to bridge some stuff over to ZK Era, just doing a little farming there. But let's continue. With each passing day, we are convinced about the future of gaming involving blockchain technology, with some of the largest players in this industry embracing the technology and the tech itself becoming more powerful and robust. This future may become a reality sooner than later. All right, and I'm not gonna read every single bit of this, but I just want to get some of the important points here so we can break this down and understand it, because Beam has been absolutely exploding, not just in price, right, but the utility and the usability of their chain. Being a subnet of Avalanche, being a subnet of Avalanche actually gives them the ability. It's sort of like a mini network, right? But they don't have to follow the rules of that main network. They can kind of set their own rules and do their own thing there, which is awesome. And a lot of people are going to be building on top of Beam. There's some people like Rainy that have been on top of it as well. So I think that this is not just a play to get into Beam, but also looking at the underlying technologies and people that are going to be building on top of Beam and looking at those plays as well. And as we see some of those, we're going to also talk about those as well. So there's one thing, actually, let me see here. All right, so there's one thing that every single game has in common: in-game assets, right? That's what we're all after, right? That's exactly what we do in games like RuneScape or World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, especially Fortnite. There's tons of stuff in there. Whether it's a sword, a card, or a floating duck, every single game has their own world. There's floating ducks out here. Has its own world to operate in with accompanying assets. And the tokenized feature, all of these assets can live on a blockchain and therefore be freely tradable. That's really what it's all about: digital asset ownership. These trades either happen in-game or through an all-encompassing overarching marketplace, the one that we are building, Sphere. Okay? So going through here, Sphere integrates the immutable ZK EVM protocol's order book, becoming the go-to source for all games building on the network. Seamlessly log into Sphere using the immutable passport. And if you don't know what the immutable passport is, please go check that out. I think that's just a gem right here, because it's just making it so much easier for people to get onboarded into crypto without even knowing that they're really interacting with crypto, right? They're just taking the steps out of it. You all know, you use MetaMask, you use all these different protocols. There's steps, right? If we're in crypto, we know this stuff. But if you're a noob coming into crypto, and the only thing you know is Doge or Shiba, this stuff isn't even going to make sense. So make sure you check that out, that immutable passport. Account abstraction. So any game that integrates with the account solution of the Beam SDK creates a united profile for the gamers, allowing you to easily switch between games. Embracing the immutable passport function, account abstraction becomes a more enriched profile that is now able to create and fulfill orders directly through Spheres. So I'm loving the integrations here that we have. It's pretty cool. Okay, so let's see how much more that we have here. So source of sustainability. Throughout the emergence of the Merit Circle DAO, we've always been determined to live up to our values: transparency, accountability, and sustainability. This collaboration is another step, a major step towards the DAO in terms of credibility. Whereas we are in the early stages of this collaboration with a ton of products and synergies yet to be explored, we're excited to be building out the gaming marketplace of the future. Let me know in the comments, y'all. Let us know. Is this the gaming marketplace of the future? How bullish are you all on Beam? Let me know. Not only will this be transformative for the gaming industry, but also for the wider Merit Circle ecosystem, including Merit Circle DAO. How? Every single transaction that happens on the marketplace, and this part is juicy right here, by the way, whether it occurs on the immutable ZK EVM or other blockchain networks, will induce a certain fee. Pay attention to this. This fee can be paid in any currency and may thereafter partially be used to fund further growth of the ecosystem in various ways. For instance, to further develop Sphere, partially be directed to autonomous smart contracts that buy and burn Beam tokens. And we know what happens when you burn tokens, y'all. Supply goes up, or not even say supply, demand goes up for the tokens because they're being burned. There's more taken out of that circulating supply, which then creates that demand for that token. Now, don't quote me on that because I don't know exactly how their burns work. It could totally not be what we're thinking. So it's just something that we're going to have to dive into. Now, closing this up here, furthermore, expanding the Beam ecosystem to other parts of the gaming and blockchain world could in turn result in new group of persons becoming aware and familiar with the Beam ecosystem via interactions on Sphere. And that's exactly what we want, right? We want these projects to be building on top of Beam so that way we can get into them early, right? Let's go! But we're proud to be working with Immutable and Polygon Labs and proud to see each other as equal partners in bringing blockchain technology to the next generation of games. This starts with enriching ZK EVM in a gaming marketplace, but simply has endless possibilities. Once again, y'all, Beam is just flying through the sky. There's still opportunity. We're so early, so early in this cycle, y'all. Still, like I said, I'm definitely going to be allocating more to Beam for sure, but I'm just waiting it out and just seeing what happens. But that's basically your quick update on Beam, y'all. If you got value out of this, make sure you comment down below and like and share this video so that way you can support the channel and more people can get this value as well. All right, that's it for this one. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.